Hello, everyone.
Hi, guys. Welcome to Muggle Talk.
I'm Becky.
And my name is CJ.
This is our first ever podcast episode, so bear with us.
Very first. We're super excited. We're struggling a little bit.
So I thought that each episode we'd start off with a drink of the week.
That is the
just
part
to kind of
I'm most excited for.
Get our nerves under control.
We're stressing.
So what CJ came up with the drink this week. So what is it?
So this is, I took it off of a menu of a local restaurant. It's called the Champagne Unicorn. So we're going to just kind of throw some stuff together and we're going to tell you what we're making as we make it. Or I guess what we're using?
Yeah.
What we're doing?
Yeah, what we're doing, because I can't see.
We'll walk you along. So we're going to start now.
So we actually had this drink tonight at dinner, and it sucked.
It was so bad.
We hated it, so that's why we wanted to make our own version.
We're hoping to improve.
Really hoping.
So, I have stuff in the refrigerator. And we have backup drinks. Ooh.
We have some wine, just in case.
Okay.
So we went to the store, and we found the fanciest bottle of champagne that we could find.
Literally looks like the Goblet of Fire. Which fits.
Yes.
Because our podcast is going to be called Muggle Talk.
Okay, so as he makes it, I'll tell you the story of our podcast. So basically, when we were in high school, we got paired up for an assignment where we had to do, the hero's journey for a character of a book or a movie or something.
Yes.
And we both wanted to do Harry Potter, and that's why we got paired up. And then we didn't stop talking about Harry Potter until...
Are you ready?
Right now. Oh, no.
Continue.
So that's how we bonded, and that was like 8
years
ago. So
grabbing some ice.
It's been love ever since first Harry Potter.
Pretty much. And we've been in and out. We don't get to see each other that much.
No.
But I feel like we pick up right where we're left off every time.
Every time. So we thought Muggle Talk would just kind of be whatever we wanted to talk about. It doesn't really fit a specific genre or theme or anything.
Exactly.
It's just random talk by some Muggles.
It was originally going to be mundane radio because our lives are... They're not boring, because I feel like we both have very interesting lives, but what happens in them is pretty boring.
Yeah.
So, shut up, Derek. If you hear anything in the background, it's our studio audience.
We have Derek and Brandon.
Ew.
The worst significant others ever.
Serious. Okay, so, first thing I'm going to put into our version of the Champagne Unicorn, I have some blackberry or Marionberry vodka, Oregon blackberry infused vodka that one of my clients made. So I'm going to put a couple shots of that in. It's super easy. It's literally just vodka, limes, ginger beer, and champagne. You can use whatever variation or kind you want. So I did 2 shots of the vodka. I'm going to do basically 2 whole limes just because I like lime.
Me too.
It's like a stronger mimosa. So, while we're doing this, Becky, why don't you tell our audience a little bit about yourself?
Oh, good. So my name is Becky, and I am a student in Oregon right now, and I'm studying to be a teacher. I just started my student teaching year, so that's been kind of stressful. And other than that, I am pretty boring. I don't know. Nah.
I think you're very excited. I am always very excited.
And this is CJ.
I'm CJ. I am an assistant horse trainer for a national level performance horse, show horse program, and a part-time aspiring beauty blogger, I guess.
He has a YouTube channel.
With the aspiration of creating my own skincare brand one day, I'm hoping Becky will be my PR manager at that point.
Oh, yeah.
Because Lord knows I need help.
So go to YouTube and
Please.
then search for C's Beauty Blog and then subscribe.
greatly appreciate it.
Because he's pretty awesome. And if you go back far enough, you'll find a video with me in it.
Oh, yes.
Because he did makeup and the skincare for my wedding, and it was the funniest thing in the world.
So good. Okay, so I'm going to take a bottle of ginger beer. I'm just going to split it up amongst the glasses. I'm kind of winging it because I don't really know. I don't know. This is our own variation, so I don't know. But I'm going to shake the vodka. And I don't really think I need to shake it because it's been sitting in the ice, but, you know.
Oh, baby.
Looks good. It's really cold. Also, I can't guarantee there won't be profanity sometimes.
There will be.
That's just us. Me, specifically. So I'm just going to drop the ice that the vodka was in there as well. Because why not? And then you just top it off with champagne. So pretty much as much or as little as you want. I'm making, I think, quite a bit. And then I'm just going to
keep topping it off.
Taste test it. Because the ginger beer is pretty sweet. And I don't know. It's almost bubbled over. We'll see. Our backup drink for Becky is Moscato.
That's the only wine I can drink.
So
they've tried to get me to drink other wine. I can't do it. I just can't.
Okay, I think it's good. I actually think it could use a little more champagne.
Okay, so CJ has a tendency to like drinks that I hate.
I'm a little boozy.
So
I like this. I think this is good. There's a lot of lime in it.
when he says he likes it. Very limey.
Yeah.
But pretty good.
Do you want more champagne?
Yeah, I'll take a little more champagne.
I'm passing it out to the studio audience. If you hear a little prancing of feet, it would be my fur children, Preston and Harper. We are currently podcasting in my kitchen, living, dining room area, whatever you call it.
Our podcasting studio?
Our studio.
I have one set up at my house, but
I will be coming to visit. But this is our first episode, so
yeah.
Everyone bear in mind. We will make this thing real in a minute.
I feel like most of this will just be us like going off on tangents about stuff.
Yeah, okay, so that's the
fine.
thing. We weren't really sure what we were going to do for our podcast, but one thing we know is we are both, I don't know, I think we have very strong opinions about...
We do.
Because I don't want to say we're opinionated, because I don't feel like we're not going to jump down your throat about things.
No,
but
we're going to talk about it behind your back then.
Very definite opinions. Yeah, we will talk about you, potentially, if we don't like your opinion.
Especially our friend Phyllis.
Especially Phyllis. But more about Phyllis later.
Brandon's laughing over there.
More ice, too.
Oh yeah, that's better with more champagne.
There, and more ice. Okay, we are almost ready for real podcasting.
Okay, we have our drink of the week.
So the drink of the week, drink of the week is Muggle Talk's version of a champagne unicorn with the fanciest champagne bottle I've ever seen.
It's beautiful.
So, what is our first topic for episode number 1?
Well, okay, so I thought that we could cover words that we hate. Because that's a big topic that we can talk about a lot.
Well,
I made
we
a
do
list
talk
a
about
little
that
bit.
a lot.
I know. We do.
We have a lot of words. And
So-
phrases?
Phrases, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can do phrases.
Okay.
So I'm going to start. Okay, so first, I hate the word fabulous.
Yeah.
And not because, like, okay, so there's those words that you hear that make you, like, cringe inside. Because, like a lot of people hate the word moist.
Right. Which I don't know. It doesn't necessarily bother me because coming from a skincare point of view, moist and moisture is just a thing.
Yeah, and I think about it as like a cake is moist or something. I don't know.
I
Like
agree.
a food point of view. So that doesn't bother me, but like the word fabulous bothers me because of when people say it, they do like that kind of effeminate accent.
Upward influx.
They go fabulous.
Right.
You know, and I hate that. And I remember at my wedding, a certain person who I will not name
Constantly.
would whenever she talked to you or Derek, she would
Oh,
always go,
yes.
"That's fabulous."
You guys are so fabulous.
So fabulous.
I know we're gay.
Because if you talk to a gay person, you have to use the word fabulous like that.
There are certain words you have to use.
Yeah. They speak a whole
I give
other
her
language.
credit for trying, but that was before the drinks came into play.
I know.
Sometimes I say things really a lot a certain way. I don't know when I drink a lot, but that was we were just getting started.
I know. I can't stand that. I think it's just because she's not used to being around gay people, so she doesn't know how to she thinks she has to act a certain way.
Yeah.
Not act normal.
Right.
So she thinks she has to kind of put
Or
on
not
this
normal.
show of I'm okay with it.
I'm super okay.
Right.
Even though I'm not, but I don't know.
So fabulous.
Okay, so I'm gonna just go ahead and go with a general one. I don't like words when people shorten words.
Yes.
To a ridiculous extent.
Yes.
When something can be said or written wholly and it's shortened, or they say that shorter word. I get it, maybe a text message if you want to go a little bit shorter, it still drives me nuts. But if you're gonna shorten it in real life, it's a whole other thing.
Yeah.
I don't know, totes, delish.
That's on my list. I asked Brandon ones that he hates on the way over here, and the first one he said was delish.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but what's funny is he and I use the word totes, but we kind of do it. Oh, I hate that.
I use totes as well, so I probably shouldn't have said that, but I say it in a very sarcastic way.
Yeah.
Yes, we are also very sarcastic. I hope that you get to hear that at some point in time.
Once we have enough alcohol.
Pilot episode might be a little bumpy, but you will hear it.
Right. So we got delish and we got fabulous.
Yeah.
Another funny one that Brandon said, which was so weird. He said the phrase "felling a tree."
Oh.
What?
I don't think I've ever considered that.
He doesn't like that when you cut a tree down, it's called felling a tree.
I'm felling a tree.
I'm felling a tree.
That is a little frustrating.
He's a weird one.
I don't know about that one.
I don't know either.
I'm trying to think of another one.
I have some more.
I will clock up yours.
I hate the word follicle.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
It sounds dirtier than it should be. I don't know. I have a weird let me see your follicle. I have a weird connotation with that.
Isn't it weird?
Mm-hmm.
It's just there's something not right about it.
Yeah. I feel like I have so many of them that I just cannot think of.
My last one was kind of similar to the fabulous thing, where it's not I don't hate the word, but I hate it, is husband. I hate saying my husband. I hate it, so much. And I just feel I don't know. Because I like the word partner better. We're life partners.
Right.
Not my husband.
Right.
There's this weird connotation of servitude.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Husbands that I don't like.
Well, it seems very, very traditional.
Yeah, and I don't know. I don't
Almost.
feel like we're that traditional.
No.
At all.
We're pretty.
It's
what's
just
the word? Modern.
Yeah.
Contemporary.
Yeah, I'd say I feel like my main squeeze.
Yeah.
I'd like to use that.
We're not that serious.
No.
This is my husband.
This is my husband.
Sir Brandon. Won't you meet him?
Brandon.
Oh.
What do you call Derek?
What I call Derek?
Yeah, when you're talking to strangers and you're do you say my boyfriend? Or
I say boyfriend, which seems weird because I don't know why it seems weird, because I feel like if you say you're dating somebody, that seems like it has such a temporary feel to it, but I don't know what else you call it. We're together?
Yeah, I got to that point with Brandon
Partner,
where it's
I mean, partner fits at that point. I usually call him my boyfriend just because I feel like it's so, again, traditional.
Yeah. Well, if you say
homosexual
partner, they might be
always say partner.
What do you mean?
Right.
Yeah.
When I feel like it's a traditional, the world has changed so much now, I feel like years ago you would say like, oh, my partner, and you'd be a little bit ambiguous and a little vague, but now I just am like, my boyfriend, I know who I am, I'm very comfortable, and like I just put it out there. I could use partner, and maybe we were together further longer, I guess it would be partner, but just like now I don't know, I just like he's Derek.
That happened with me and Brandon, where it was like at some point, because we'd been living with each other for like 5 years.
Right.
And do I really just keep calling him my boyfriend? Like, I don't
think
seems
that's
like
enough. So much more. Like,
but then husband just seems, too formal.
Right.
I don't know, it's weird.
Yeah,
I also hated calling him my fiance, though.
That's such a strange word.
Yeah. What's interesting is when he was my fiance, I started just calling him my husband because that was easier to say. But now that he's actually my husband, I just can't. I can't say it.
I think that makes sense. I mean, I could see it.
It's not enough.
Fiance is like, I don't know. It seems so temporary that I almost feel like there doesn't need to be a word for it.
I know.
Like we're just almost husband.
Right.
He's my almost husband. I don't know.
Almost husband.
We're gonna be.
Can we talk about when you came out to me?
Yes.
Do you remember?
Maybe.
So I do, and because I was in Disney World with my family, and I was about to go in to see Harry Potter in the theater, and there was like...
See, Harry Potter resonates through our life. Any major event, us coming together, me coming out to her, all has Harry Potter in it, and I didn't even know that part of it.
And I had like 10 minutes into the movie, and you're like, I need to tell you something. I was like, all right, make it quick. I'm going into a movie. You were like, I'm gay. I think I'm gay. You said, I think I'm gay. And I was like...
Obviously new.
I was like, oh, is that it?
Yeah.
I knew that.
So here's the thing, if I can talk to anybody out there who is thinking of coming out or struggling with coming out, just know that everyone knows. And I guess I shouldn't make it super blanketed like that, because I guess there are some situations or circumstances in the world where maybe you would be very closeted or very discreet. But I think a normal person, if you just think of like a normal little boy who's gay or a little girl who's going to be a lesbian or is a lesbian, like your family, your friends, people that are close to you or love you or just having the experience, and maybe even a stranger, just like
they probably have an idea.
They know.
Yeah.
Or they at least have an idea. Because like I remember when I told my mom about my first boyfriend, I was like, it was super uncomfortable. My heart was racing. I was like, obviously I have a thing with this person. And that's how I said it. I didn't say I had a boyfriend. I wasn't dating anybody. It's obviously I have a thing with this person. She's like, yeah, I figured. And that was that. It's like doing this podcast or a YouTube video. I get super stressed out. And then everyone's like, why are you stressed out? It's really no big deal.
Like the people you're most comfortable with coming out to.
Right.
Because you're so comfortable with them and they probably know you. They probably kind of...
Well, the people you're most comfortable around, you're probably your most true, your most real self around them. Yeah. So they're probably going to see it or kind of get an idea more. Even if you haven't even thought about it or you're kind of on the fence, they will have an idea. People that know you and love you, they'll know.
Mm-hmm. On a totally unrelated note, Cija and I always say that we're married.
We should be.
Or we should be married. Let's do it.
I feel like second almost husband.
I'll have a commune.
I'm okay with that. Like,
that's what I want to have. I want to have a giant house with a bunch of land, and I have you and my husband there.
Yeah, okay.
Derek.
I think that'll work. Well, I think that works because you wanted to be like Derek's live-in hotel person, and I wanted you to be my like skincare brand manager, and like we pretty much want to just weave ourselves into each other's lives.
I know.
So
gotta live in this.
It seems like it's the most rational next step to just like let's take it to that next level. We've known each other for so long. I've just been waiting for the ring.
Oh man.
I don't think it's so unrelated.
So we have a few topics. I don't know if we should cover all of them.
We're kind of just trying to get our bearings, I would say. So it's going to be a little bit all over the place. We sat down, Becky's up from school, and we're trying to do it. So our pilot episode will probably not be our best episode. I'm really hoping it's not our best episode. but
Not at
we're
all.
going to be trying different ideas,
Mhm.
and we would hope for some feedback. Like,
Yes.
what do you guys enjoy? What do you like hearing? Like,
What
more
should we
of, less
talk
of.
about?
Definitely throw some ideas out there because, like we said, this is Muggle Talk, was going to be mundane radio, so
Obviously, we talk about mundane shit.
we're
so.
talking about everything. Like, this is going to be not a super specific channel. Like a podcast. What do we call it?
Whatever this is.
This is something.
This radio thing.
It's Muggle Talk.
This is so much better than a video, though, because you don't have to see what we're wearing, or that we're not wearing makeup, or that our hair isn't done.
Face is a mess. Fucking product. Now to see we're wearing 6 different colors with a drink between my legs.
So I'm gonna get right up by this microphone
Oh,
because
she's going for ASMR.
I need to see.
No whisper in your ear.
Hi there.
We're still going?
We've got
22 minutes.
22 minutes. That's pretty good.
That is pretty good.
For a first go.
It's very impressive,
I
actually.
think it's pretty good.
All right.
All right, so we're gonna wrap it up.
We're going to wrap it up here.
So I guess I don't know where this is gonna be posted yet. Probably on iTunes. So you should subscribe and share it to people.
Yes.
Share it and comment.
We will be
please.
sharing. We would love to hear feedback, comments, anything. Any kind of feedback would be awesome. It's our first crack at it, so we are far from set in our ways. We really have no clue what we're doing. We are lucky that Becky has a lot of equipment, and we're just going for it. So, it'll be posted where it's posted. Stay, I guess, tuned. Look out for it.
Yeah,
Well, listen to it, please.
please.
All of it. And we'll see you on the next one.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.